Alright, hi everyone. Welcome back. I am SeiferKatt. We're playing Factorio. How's everyone doing? Um, sorry, I've just come back from lunch. And, yeah, thank you, Seth, for the raid. If any of you are still here, awesome. So, we are at an interesting place with our Factorio run at the moment. We are launching rockets, and that's pretty exciting. It does look like fiberglass is broken while I was gone, because I was seeing a lot of fiberglass before, and now I'm just not. Looks like we've finally run out of epoxy, which, honestly, as things go, is not the worst thing to run out of. Um, but yeah, epoxy is where we collapsed. You're always going to collapse on something when you go big. You know the phrase, go big, go home? Well, we went too big, and now we have to go home. Oh, actually, epoxy looks like it's fine. It just looks like it slowed down for a bit. So, yeah. Alright, so let's see, where are we at? Oxy got dropped off. That's what I like to see. You know what? Let's stop that for a second. Let's just stop, chill. Actually, no, never mind. I was going to do a thing and get a bigger train, but I've just realized we don't actually have bigger trains to get. So that's not going to help anyone. Can't just shout, get a bigger train if there's no bigger trains to get. I should know. I'm experienced in such things, apparently. Okay. What we're working on right now is building the missile too, so that way we can start making drones, and so we can start launching cool things. That's the hope. Yeah, so we're just connecting all of that together, because if we can make cool things, as they are officially called apparently, we will then be able to launch drones into space and bring back asteroids, which we can then mine. And that would be divine. Fine might be the wrong word, but it'd be good. That missile's never coming anywhere because we never actually programmed it to ever work that way. Damn shame. Suppose we need to go and sort that out. Do we have anyone nearby that can do that? I mean, you're not actually far. What? Want to be what, up here? Yeah. So if that train goes up there, you have legs. Got no legs. Got no legs. You got no legs. Like more heat pipes are being dropped off. That's usually good news. It actually was. Hey Turtle, how you doing? I actually supposed to be got both legs, I've just realized, but you know what? Who cares about such things? Missiles. Alright, and missiles are here. So, this is cool and all. Wait, what was my plan here? We've got no red wires. Oh, we can get red wires. Because red wires are real and can hurt you. That's the phrase, right? Red wires are real and can hurt you. Okay. Less than, say, 50. Actually, that's not how we do anything, but whatever. Probably even go less than like 500. Fine. And then we're just gonna... You can jump in there, it doesn't really matter. Beyond that, I think all we're lacking now is sensor 2s, which is reasonable, I suppose. They are real? Getting... Wait, hang on. You didn't know they were real, and that's why you... Why did you do a bomb defusal class if you didn't think they were real? What are you doing? What are you doing? An absolute madman. I need mediums that can do 3s. That's perfect. 3-diums, if you will. They told you red wires aren't real. Oh shit, and that's why you were lulled into a false sense of security. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, fair enough. They lulled you into a false sense of security, making you think you were safe. You weren't safe. You never were. Dun dun dun. Got a lot of missile ones. That's kind of interesting. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, that's actually fine. I was like, oh shit, they're boxed, but it doesn't matter. Oh shit, they're in a box! Alright then, so then we want to make missile 2s, which, to be fair, last time I was looking at this, I was like, oh man, there's so much work, I don't want to do this, and now it's like, oh, it's done. It was like a 5-minute job. I mean, up until the point of getting the sensor 2s anyway. Now, I'm thinking we want to... How difficult is it to make a missile launcher? Pain. What I'm thinking is we're going to go over here, put rocket launchers, guns, and scout drones in there. Is that a good idea? Not sure. That's okay. So sensor 2s continuing to be a problem and will continue to be a problem until they're not. Wait, what are you lacking now? You're lacking something different. Lacking sensor 1s? What? Interesting. That's an interesting problem that I'd never really considered. That's fine. Thing is, while we don't really need to get all this done right now, I do want to, as long as the rockets are still being made to some degree, that's fine. I do need a lot of excavation drones, I believe. Yeah, I need a lot. I thought I did, but now I'm just not quite so sure. I do need some. How's the ship launching? That's probably the thing that really matters. We're short on haste modules, I think. That's the #1 thing we're short on right now. And some things for the satellite as well, but that's okay. Just looks to be haste modules. Yeah, okay. Well, we put through a bunch of stuff recently, so we should actually have some... Oh, look at that. A whole bunch of them ready. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. I don't think I need a ton of excavations. I 'cause... 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 'c I'm not sure how the terraforming works. Maybe we will need to do more. For now, though, I think let's not worry too much about it. Let's just fall on the scout drones and sort it out from there. So, train. Fly me to the train and let me go over here. I don't know why I'm going here, but it seems good at the time. Okay. So the plan is we're going to put scout drones, we're going to put missile launchers into it. That should be fine. Alright, so is that a car? No, that's the truck. That's the truck that I always forget about. I get very excited thinking it's a car. We have 2 or 3 cars scattered amongst this around this base, and I do not know where any of them are. Every now and then I find them, I drive them around for like half an hour, very excited about it, and then I forget where I put it again. It happens a lot. Okay, it is making a rocket right now. Dude, why are we not making satellites? Short on whatever that is, which is grid batteries. Oh, actually. Hello, Petter. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are apparently short of labs as well. Short on labs. Oh, great. What is the stream time? This is a sorry I can't stream at another time. Well, my normal time on Saturday, Sunday. This is an apology stream for this weekend. That's what we're doing today. And also, I had the day off, so I thought, screw it. Let's do some streaming. I wanted to. If that's not a reason to stream, I don't know what is. I was going to crash into this train repeatedly until it moves. Yeah, it's usually my way of dealing with problems. Like it better than early in your morning? Yeah, it's don't get used to it. This is like a one-off type thing, or not a one-off, but very rarely would I do this because I just don't. I got to work, you know. Normally I'd be working at this time, but I got the day off, so I was like, yeah, stream, see, see. Okay. That train really wanted to go through that other one. I've been there. Who doesn't want to go through a train, am I right? Oh, you know what? I didn't really think about what I said there, and then I heard it, and I was like, well, that's horrible. Okay, still short on small beacons now, which is interesting. I didn't. What's going on with small beacons? After that, then we can go back to what we were actually doing here. Beacons are around here somewhere, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness, they're being made in a medium assembler one? That's so terrible. Yeah, that should do better. Okay. So what I'd like to do is copy this. connect it all up. Put some trains in there. Just a couple of trains. Just a couple of cool dudes. Yeah, a couple of cool dudes sitting in a train station. We apparently are out of electrolyzers, which is kind of scary. Alright, we can get more electrolyzers. They are available. I just don't like the idea of running out of them. It was strange and scary. They meet apart because they're the conductors of different engines. Sure. You know what? We don't even need to go here. We can just go over here because that's where they all are kept. They're all kept here. Okay. Connect. Connect. Cool. And now what I'd like to do is get some scout drones. Which are here. And then rocket launchers. Because, why not? Do I look like a fool who wouldn't have a rocket launcher? Sometimes. I'll see this time. Just put speed. Speed is probably better here. And I feel like I may... Nope, we got lucky there. I was gonna say I feel like I've stuffed something up, but I hadn't. Show me. So yeah, it's making a lot of stuff that quite frankly it doesn't need to make, but I would rather have all the stuff than not. Yeah, it's a rocket launcher train. That's a normal thing apparently. Oh wow, scout drones, look at them go. I didn't think I'd have enough scout drones, but clearly I was wrong. And rocket launchers. I mean, honestly, the fact I've got 7 missile launchers, pretty impressive. But yeah, as a couple of these are going to start filling up very soon, it'll then stop making them and then probably be a bit better. It's a massive waste of resources, I won't lie about that. But that's okay. Resources are made to be wasted, right? Probably. Who knows? I gotta be really careful, because if I press the space bar now, it's going to destroy something. See, if I just go that. I didn't even notice there was other things. Actually, these damaged buildings. Yeah. Yeah, they damage buildings. Okay, well, good to know that now, I suppose. Okay, I didn't know we'd have so many scout drones. I think that's way better than what I expected. Pretty happy with that. About that, actually. Real quick, let's just have a look at the satellites. Just drop off a bunch of research. By a bunch, I mean it's probably only like 50, but 50 is still better than nothing. I don't remember where my labs are. They're here. Yeah, we've got 50 labs going right now. Nice! Is this space exploration? No, it is not. It is Nullius. Not space exploration anything, I'm afraid. Alright, does that also mean we're making satellites now? Oh, please say yes. What do we make, like a couple of satellites? Oh, we got 2 satellites. 2 satellites ready to go, okay. That's cool. When we get biochemistry, I'm pretty excited about that. Because then we can start doing biochemistry things. Gotta start making biochemistry samples, which is gonna kinda suck, actually. That's alright. Gonna be a new world. How exciting. Who doesn't love a new world? Uh, double full, full cargo or full cargo. Yes, that's how things work. Okay, we need scout drone 2s, so probably do that remotely for the moment. Scout drone. Oh, it's gaunt. That's how words work. I'm just gonna start mashing random keys, and hopefully, eventually, one of them is gonna be right. I see. I'm continuing my trend of just smashing random keys. Robot frame processor. Okay, processors are always a pain, but you gotta. Can I just steal processors from somewhere else? Or do it properly. Okay, so that'll be enough for those, and then we just need the missile launchers. Okay. Okay, so now we just go, well, where else would you go after Scout Drone pick? Well, you go Scout Drone drop, wouldn't you? What about you, my good sir, my stout yeoman? Where would you go? I think stout yeoman is a phrase. You know what, you can say it. Uh, is there a reason you don't want to leave? Oh, it's probably because you can't actually leave once you get down there. That stack is really bad, but at the same time, much like many things I've done in this run, what am I supposed to do about it, eh? Not do it? I've already done it. There he goes. Okay, we're gonna do the old stand in front of the train and just hop in. Sometimes that kills you, but not today. Hey. So, yeah, and then we can make excavation drones, and that's going to allow us to make... It's actually going to allow us to do anything really interesting? Probably not. Uh, it'll allow us to do a couple more researchy things. allow us to make carbon monoxide easier, so that's cool. I mean, that's something, right? But while we are having a break from space science, we can do that. And meanwhile, while we're waiting for space science, can we do anything to improve satellites? We are missing 2 things currently, both of which makes me very sad. Don't have any small beacon 3s at the moment. Sad. What? Because we've run out of... Oh, processors? Okay, you know what? That's kind of expected, frankly. One of those things that when you say it, you're like, oh yeah. I guess you would run out of processors constantly. Okay. So that's the scout drones. Good, good, good. Dropping off. Oh, rocket launchers. Cool. Cool, I love rocket launchers. One of my best friends are rocket launchers. Robot frames and processors, but they're being delayed. I mean, could I not? What does this stop me from just grabbing this and making it real long? A lot of things actually. It's a really stupid idea. And besides, this isn't actually that urgent anyway. Like, it'll be made eventually. So, processors coming in here, so we will... That's the processors, robot frames, drones, okay. And that allows us to make scout drones too, which, while also being awesome, will allow me to do some real big scouting if I want to later. I don't think I want to, but it's cool that I can. Need more yield modules, don't I? Grab some yield modules from up here. Not the best yield modules, but they'll do the job. Go. And with that, we kind of have yield modules. Ah, well, I've done it again, haven't I? Grab all the robot frames out. That's alright, you'll figure it out. You're a big, strong factory. You can do it. Okay, that's robot frames somewhat done. Now, while it's going to make scout drones, it's not really going to... Oh wait, we need missile ones as well? We have missile ones, it's okay. Okay. Looking good. Then take these cool Scout Drone 2s. Are the Scout Drone 2s required for anything else? That's something I should probably check. They are needed for a bunch of stuff. Okay. Glad I checked. So they can go into a train. They're going to be needed to plant all my stuff later. Okay, then we need missile launchers and missiles. Okay. And it makes sense when you think about it that way. Yeah, just put the missile launchers back in there, please. No. Oh, shit. Okay. And missiles, which are up here, I believe. They are. We've got lots of missiles. I'm not too worried about too many of them. Yeah, the ones I deleted were okay. It's just that one that broke it. And it's got to be in a box. Yes, which it's in a box. Ooh. Almost got hit by a train. Didn't get hit by a train, so you know, all blessings. Actually, you know what? Being not hit by a train, big blessing. Didn't really think about that, but hit by a train is very bad. Oh yeah. Then we need demolition drones. Okay, and we need just a couple more of these grabby boys. And then finally, excavation drones can be built up here because, quite frankly, we just don't need to do it too crazily. It might be too crazily. I had one instruction, don't go too crazy. What did I do? Too crazy. Disappointing, really. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. If we can, I would like to connect that into... might be a little bit awkward. The awkward is what they used to call me in high school. That's not entirely untrue, that one, but... also, I don't think anyone called me a little bit awkward. And also, that's what they call me now, so, you know, nothing really changed in the grand scheme of this joke. Alright, and finally, these are what? Evasion drones, okay. So it'll make them when it feels like it. I don't anticipate it to be in any real hurry. Just because there's certain things that are missing, such as processors, but when they're back and running. Good. Yeah, I was about to say that's perfect, but it doesn't actually have anything stuff out again. Okay. So that's the excavation drones when they feel like it, completed. When they feel like it. Yeah, I don't want to push them into something they're uncomfortable with. And that is... Oh, I'll check. No, I haven't. Would you like me to text her? Ba, ba, ba. This is live texting right now. Okay, the text has been sent. How exciting. You don't get much more exciting experiences on the stream than that, people. Where were you when Seif texted someone on his phone? We'll text it live, hell yeah. So that is drone 2s, I believe, so. Scout drone 2s specifically. Scont drone 2s, I keep apparently writing. And you are excavation drones. You know what, I could have done way better than that. Excavation drones don't get numbered. Okay. That was almost bad. Thankfully, nothing was in there. Oh. Okay, so there was some damage. Also, that should be pick, not drop. Okay. Full cargo. There we go. So, it's not really doing much right now. That's okay. The next step is we're going to go... Do you have any yield modules that we can steal, like the really nice ones? And the answer to that is... 1 box. I expected a little bit better than that, but that's alright. We are out of satellites. That's disappointing. We're really needing to speed up Lab 2s because this is being a problem. Might actually get biochemistry done today. I didn't think we were going to, but possible. Could happen. Processes are always kind of the problem. But with the way that we've sped up the fiberglass, maybe life's okay now. That would also mean more sensor 2s are being made. At least more consistently anyway. Not that much more consistently because we're still not making near the number of processes that I wish I was, but that's alright. Oh wow, it's going a long journey. It's way further away than I thought it would be happy with. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, well, what's another thing we've got to start working on? I guess a mecha? Start working on mechas. No, I think I'm actually at the point that I really just want to get biochemistry done. What do I need mechas for, really? Like, what does mecha give me? Aside from, of course, the big spidery boy. Eh, sure. There's nothing urgent there, though. Yeah, there's nothing urgent. So, I think our goal now is to just try and make things better. Let's try and make processes faster. I think that is one of those things that keeps being the problem. Let's be honest, there's a bunch of things all through the factory that is just kind of not the way we would like it to be. But if we can speed up processes, I think that'd be good. Let's see what we can do with haste modules. I think there's no haste modules. There's no happiness in the literature club. We're 41%, which means I guess we've launched 8 rockets and gained an extra 1% somewhere. Which we've launched 11 rockets. Oh. Oh, there's 200 of them in there. Oh, never mind. Go, go, go. I was like, wait, we've launched 11 rockets? How are we only... So that means would be 11 times 5. Yeah, we should be about 50-60% now. You alright? Okay, I first sort of fell into the trap of like trying to look at my labs, but yeah, my labs are also not quite as good as I wish they were. But we can improve that. Oh, we can't actually. What? Where are my gates? Where are my gates at, yo? We don't have light bulbs. By light bulbs, I mean the rail signals. They're probably coming from this way. Looking for them now. Oh, there they are. What's your problem, boys? Not enough logic circuits. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, let's also give you those. And better yield modules, because, I mean, why are we going to dick around with that when we can have better times? Need more... The logic circuits are bad. Why are the logic circuits bad? they lack polycrystalline silicon. Interesting. This is the problem with the spaghetti part of the base. Like, it does still actually need to be running. And it doesn't run very well. Runs rather poorly, in fact. Is there a way to turn acid back into hydrogen and chloride origin? Kind of. Not really. I mean, it was a long shot. I accept that. Don't question what the hell I mean by the word chlorogen. One would argue that's not a real word, and they would be correct. Interesting. I don't... Okay. We're gonna need some red wires to continue this plan. Which I know red wires are easily available, you just need to know where they are. And I know where all the red wires are, they're right over here. See? I knew. I wasn't wandering aimlessly hoping that I'd stumble across red wires in a very happenstance kind of way. I knew what I was doing. What are you? No. Caustic solution, isn't it? Yes. Greater than, say, 40,000. 40,000 is a huge number. Yeah, another car would be a good idea, but I'm not going to get another car. I'm going to get a Spidertron. I'm going to build just like 3 of them. Which I think is a better idea. Just have 3 Spidertron, 4 Spidertron, 5 Spidertrons, 4 Spidertrons than mankind has ever seen. Do I need this hydrochloric acid? I don't know. Also, I think I've only got 2 cars. I don't know if I've got 3. 3rd car would probably be good too. Okay, polycrystalline silicon. It helps, I suppose. I don't know if we want to be making the hydrochloric acid. You know what? I think at this point, the sulfuric acid does a better job. Science is at 47%, 48%. My goodness, much higher than I could have ever predicted. My hope is this will speed up just a little bit very soon. I fear that I may be estimating how useful all this will be. Where's this acid going anyway? Ah, it's filling that up. I don't know if I needed that filled up. No, I don't think I did get filled up. I think what I do need is all the hydrogen chloride going this way to make stuff. %. Oh, almost 4.5%. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the oxygen. The oxygen. Oh gosh. The oxygen is just going to keep dealing with itself. What we really want to do is when we get biochemistry, we can start thinking about getting bacteria very soon after that. That's going to be huge. Is the oxygen not included? Hey, no. The oxygen is not included. That's all right. All the labs are going though. Pretty exciting. I love the dupes holding their breath and oxygen not included. It's so funny. Like, I know how we'll survive this. We'll hold our breath. Sure on that one, guys. Yeah, that's gonna save you. Alive? I mean, it does, but it's not the point. The point is it's very strange. Okay, can we improve Lab 2's production in any way? I think we've done a little bit of that with increasing the polycrystalline silicon. Can we do any better? Because quite frankly, we need to do better. We must do better. Walls are the delay, and delays are still due to the polycrystalline silicon. Oh, actually, that does look like it's improved though, doesn't it? I am on super early. So because I can't stream on Saturday, Sunday, I'm just doing some streaming today. And how are you doing, Dave? Like the #1 comment today, everyone's like, what? I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm not usually on at this time. It does make sense. People be like, you're on at a strange time. Okay, so I'm hoping that these logic circuits will result in me making stuff slightly better, slightly faster. Production science automated. Nice. Oh, we're gonna put a speed module in there. Put a bit of speed in it. Didn't really help, but maybe feel good. Otherwise, that's all you need to do, right? Oh, it's a car! No, we don't need the car right now. We'll leave it there. We know where it is now. It's up there. Ah, car! And also, where we're at right now, we've got 2 more satellites. Well, 1 more satellite, I suppose. Actually, building black science pretty quickly. Pretty nice. Oh, that a bit faster, please. That maximizes production again. Hooray! I think it's time to get a litter box. Some stuff down. Got a bunch of crap, as usual. Usually pick up a bunch of crap as we go around. The struggling with setting up inserters to deal with a positive signal. Hmm. Maybe multiply the signal by -1? I don't know if that would help. That might be the dumbest suggestion yet. This comes from someone who decided to travel in RimWorld at -40-degree temperatures with camels. Yeah, are we back in just a second? All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. No. The good news is we're at 64%. Bloody ducks. Get rid of that as well. Let's put productivity in there, I think, or yield rather. Might be a little bit more useful. Good news is it looks like these processes are all... The thing about ducks is they're all they're quacked up to be. Yeah, indeed. How are we going with fiberglass? Well, fiberglass was going well, but now I'm not so sure. Oh no, I'm seeing it through to the end. It's not over. It's not over. Just because we had a bad setback, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. We're gonna keep going. You know, if I quit every time something bad, catastrophically bad happened, I wouldn't be streaming. What fun would it be to just quit at this point? Now the real challenge, now the true Dark Souls starts here, as they say, except usually less. We're not done yet. We are far from done. What do we need? Probably more labs. It's usually more labs. Grid batteries. Oh, do we need more grid batteries? Okay. What grid batteries need? They are lacking whatever the hell goes along here. Twos. Okay. Twos are going to be a problem very soon, aren't they? Do we want to like work on getting the nanofabricators? I think that might be a good idea. At least for the... Okay, here's the plan. They know we've got some nanofabricators that are good to pick up. Train has come in the worst possible place, hasn't it? We actually have what's commonly known as a jam. Jam is because this guy is a strange place. I think if we move this train out of the way... Okay. Also, if we force it. Force it. The plastic train was in the way. Yeah, the plastic train's an annoyingly long train that I kind of wish it didn't build that way. But we did build it that way, so complaining isn't going to help anything. I could argue we could just, you know, get rid of the train and make it smaller, but no, we're not doing that. That would require more work, and I refuse to do more work if possible. I was kind of a little bit worried if we were running out of boric acid, but we don't appear to be. Now, my nanofabricate, I mean, how many do we even have? Like 2, 3? Next to none, I would imagine, is the actual answer. 16. 16's actually not great, but it's manageable. Oh, here we go. All right, and just for those who are watching live, probably be stopping about half an hour. All right, sorry about that. Working out some other things, as you do. I'm actually really happy that biochemistry is where it's at. Like, I would prefer it to be further along, but after that, I mean, going. That's right. I'm not streaming. That's right. I'm not streaming Friday, Saturday this week or next week, or Saturday, Sunday my time. That's right, because we are doing a bit of a Christmas party at our place this weekend, so we've got a bunch of guests, and also next week is literally Christmas, so I'll also be unavailable then. But all the other streams should be regular. Everything else should be where you normally expect them to be. There might be a couple of weird streaming things going on in the next month or so, just because it's life sometimes. A lot of things going on in January, but young girl who wasn't impressed with the stream numbers be there. She might be. I don't know. I'm sure she'll be like absolutely dismissive of me, which would be hilarious. My friend's just like, that's so savage. I'm like, that's hilarious. You know, it's used to like the big streamers. I'm not the big streamer. I'll never be the big streamer. At least not that big. And I'd have it in no other way. Okay, so we've got 16 nanofab 2. Now my plan is I'm going to put these over by the sensor build, sensor 2 builders, and hope that with the increased yield, it gives me a somewhat better output. I don't think it's going to be a hugely better output, but we'll see what we can do. I like this part of the network. I just wish it wouldn't have to keep slowing down. Will I stream the new Dwarf Fortress? Probably not, honestly. As much as I do love Dwarf Fortress, I'm pretty happy at the moment playing RimWorld and Factorio, and I'm really not able to open up another slot for times. So probably not. Nothing against Dwarf Fortress, of course. I love Dwarf Fortress. It's just I don't have the time. You know, I am working like a standard 40-hour week and then also streaming. It's, you know, in the possible future, look, anything's possible in the future, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Even if you can hold your breath for a year, I wouldn't hold your breath. It is possible one day. An hour. Yeah, I mean, certainly it's possible. But I don't know. I've played a lot of Dwarf Fortress, and I'm not keen to play it right now. And it looks like other people are having fun with it, and I'm really glad for them. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go yield module, do. Quite frankly, all these should be yield modules anyway. I think it's funny. We increase the crafting speed and increase the productivity. Yeah, that's productivity 15%. These are what? Also 50? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because they haven't actually Okay, and that's slowed it. It's still a bit faster, funnily enough. Productivity is 20%. I am really getting to the point that I am worried about power. It looks to be fairly stable, but I don't know. These appear to be being built. Nice. Add some productivity modules in there just to help that out. Have we increased the production of sensor 2s? I don't know. We did for a brief moment, and now it's sort of more or less back to normal. I like how you don't build them for ages, and there's like, wham, lots of them. I really need processes to just be more. And I don't really know how feasible that is. Every time it runs out of fiberglass, it's just another moment where it's like, oh, we are sad again. Shortage, really? Oh yeah. Doing its best. Can't ask for more than that, I suppose. Oh no. Oh no, I've just remembered something. Yep. There's been a few quotes today. Just need more fiberglass, and I don't really know an easy way to get around that. Other than, of course, here's an option. We just make silica. Here's a thought. Yeah, we just make silica. We do nothing else with it. Get epoxy though as well, don't we? Well, epoxy's fine. How behind are you? I think you're almost there. Yeah. There you go. Just as you gave up. Gave up is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. I think those are all for today as well. Gosen was asking a lot of quotes today. I mean, I keep looking at fiberglass as if that looking at it is going to change something. The only other option is maybe just chucking more in. That's probably not a bad idea. Look, I said Ghost in, you shouldn't have quoted that. Dave's going to get all overexcited. I did say that, and yes, I was saying like it's going to be like when we get to the new place and we get the new ducks, everyone will get a duck named after them. Then Ghost in's like, all right then. So yeah, I suppose it is true. Yeah, hopefully you don't die of another heart attack. It was... See, that's why I had to leave. I had to leave urgently because if a duck's dying of a heart attack, you can't stay there. Like a canary dying in the mines. Just gotta go. We tried to help the duck, we really did. We're like, surgery to the duck, but the duck's like, nah. It ain't happening, chief. We really did try to save that duck. And then when we came back, the duck was dead. What's happening here? You go? It does. You can give medical assistance to animals. You can't do like give them pig legs. So there's some operations you can only do on people. Or, you know, people-animal hybrid things. Like the pigmen. We've got 2 satellites ready to go. That's exciting. It'll get up to about 75%. Tend injuries, but not apply prosthetics. Yeah. Ah. I was going to follow it till it disappeared. But then I guess it disappeared in a different way. But not the way I wanted. How are we doing with rockets actually? Are we... Science specifically? Oh, it's delivering some science, is it? How much science do you have, buddy? 400 science, holy shit. Why are my trains not moving? I would like my trains to move, please. Part of me is wondering if I'm finally going to fix this line. You know what? I think I might. Train is out of fuel. That doesn't help. Wait, how? $16 cryonite's not very good. 16K specifically cryonite. 16 cryonite is actually useless. Oh, I know what happened. That was the train that was ramming into the other one constantly. How am I going to do this? They said it should never be done. You reckon? If I... Oh. Yeah. Maybe it just needs to be that way. Besides, it looks like it's fixed itself now. Now that I've threatened it, now that I've threatened its way of life, it's like, oh god! Got its shit together now. That's about right. How's that going with power? Going okay. I'm kind of surprised that it's still going. I mean, some places are clearly worse than others. I think we can all agree on that. It's another rocket launched. Wow. What, another 100 science? Yeah, I mean, we might actually get this done before we're done today. Maybe. Could be asking a bit much. I mean, look. Look at the science go. Very exciting. Alright, and then after that we got Biochemistry 1 and we can start the Biochemistry train. We will have it doing other sciences at the time. In fact, do I want to start like figuring out how to get excavations done? Processor 2, so let's just chuck them in there. I don't really know what we're missing. Hard to say without having everything there. So if I remember rightly, there was a car. Yeah. A car! And then we've got to do a bunch of research to start. I mean, not just a bunch of research, just a bunch of stuff in general to make life. Life, the life, I'll bring them. I'll bring all the bacteria to life. I shot him. Okay, it's true. I shot him. Then I brought him to life. Oh, that's right. First I had to kill the man with an ingenious plan. You just shot him. Okay, it's true. I shot him. Oh, goodness. Shoggoth on the roof. Fantastic. Check it out on YouTube. Funny. Funny slash kinda cool? I don't know. It's not played for laughs. I guess there's occasional played for laugh, but mostly not. Clunk. Because once we get biochemistry, I still want to be continuing to research to do the next step of my ingenious plan. Okay, so that's good. We need to make the missile 2s, which are being held back by sensors. Which are actually being delivered right here. Okay, cool. And I don't know if I want to build that many. Space rails should make everything easier. I don't think I used space rails up until I went to the asteroid belts. Or a me problem than a you problem, though, of course. Thankfully, Scout Drone 2s are really quick to make. Letterbox. Nope. Need those. I just don't need to carry around standard turbines as a general rule. Only 9% biochem. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I assume it's still going? Might not be, though. Yeah, it's still going. With absolute fervor. Look at it go. 80%, damn. I didn't think we'd get even close today, but I guess, you know, rocket launching is pretty quick once you know what you're doing. They always say the first rocket takes the longest to launch. Second one, not as long. That's what they say. My sensors? Excuse me? I think I was bamboozled. I asked for sensor 2s and it was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. And they didn't even give them to me. I've been thoroughly bamboozled yet again. I mean, it really depends how you got that million. Lottery winners, not so much. I understand a lot of lottery winners don't really get a second million. In fact, they don't even keep the first million in a lot of cases. But that's a different thing. Alright, we're just going to finish off this last little bit, and then we're going to call it for the night. Night? Wait, hang on. What time is it? He forgets how time works. Okay. Missiles being constructed. Still struggling because you don't have 1,000,000 yet. Well, I hope you get there soon. Any day now, right? The ship's got to come in one day. Replaces land with water. Wait, whoa, what was that? May raise terraforming rating of the planet the same as terraforming drones. Oh, really? Those don't, okay. Remote. We need to make a remote for those then, do we? Processor and demolition remote. Oh god. That seems like a job for another day. Were the objectives always there? Nope, they were there only after I launched the first rocket. How close am I to seeding life? Well, we're about to make nucleotide amino acids, and then biology comes next. So then we start making protocells and bacteria. So we're getting there. We're actually getting pretty close. Which is pretty exciting. Anyway, with that, I am going to call it for the day, the afternoon. The objects have to be done in order? No, this needs to be done. But some of them make sense in order. Sorry, I'm just going to talk about this real quick. So, for instance, worm needs 30% oxygen, fish needs 60, and arthropods need 80% oxygen. So those ones are probably done in order. And algae, grass, trees, I think you research them in order, at least those ones. But those ones will be pretty quick to do, I imagine. Land uranium asteroids and land copper asteroids. Anyway, we're calling it for the day. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you've enjoyed the strange time for the stream. If you have, and you're not following, please do consider following. This is not my usual streaming time, but hey, you know, if you follow, you can always find me again. That's how it works. I typically stream 4 days a week, nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Won't be doing Saturday, Sunday this week or next week. But I do RimWorld and I do Factorio, as you know. There is, of course, if you... There we go. You've got youtube.com/SeiferKatt and you've got the Discord link. That is where you can find me outside my regular streaming time. So check that out if you're interested. And beyond that, I'm done. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.